I'm gaining weight again and don't know why. Wah! Cry, baby, cry! Do you see how this makes no sense? Do you see how it's not logical? Coach Greg, in today's video, Nikocado Avocado, he loses 89 pounds, but now he's gaining it back and he doesn't know why. Can you believe it? Shocker! Who could have predicted this? And so in case you didn't know this, Nikocado kind of took a break from making mukbang videos. Lost close to 100 pounds, but more specifically, he says, I lost 89 pounds. And why did he say that? Well, he wanted to make fun of Amberlynn Reid. You know Amberlynn Reid. She's the famous YouTuber who gained close to 300 pounds while on a weight loss journey. That's right, it's not an oxymoron. She literally went on a weight loss journey weighing over 300 pounds and wound up over 500 pounds. And throughout her journey, she stated she lost 89 pounds probably a dozen times.
I went all the way down to 331, so I lost 89 pounds. I ate fried rice when I lost 89 pounds before, because that's exactly how I felt years ago when I lost the 89 pounds. I used to eat these all the time. When I was first losing a lot of weight, when I was down to 89 pounds, when I lost 89 pounds, I drink diet soda on the daily.
And so many people have doubted him, saying, no, Nickocado never lost close to 100 pounds. He doesn't even look skinny. He still looks morbidly obese. Yeah, when a guy's over 400 pounds, loses 100, he's still gonna look fat. He's not gonna look like a svelte marathon runner just because you lose 100 pounds. And so in comparison, Bradley, who lost 100 pounds, people said, oh, I didn't notice he lost any weight, yet he notices a significant change in his daily life. And so although he's not skinny yet, you certainly have to congratulate Nickocado for losing those 100 pounds. We want him to be healthy. We don't want him to keep getting bigger. Well, some people do, but some people, they just want to feel better about their own lives. They might be overweight, they're not exercising, they can't stick to their diet, and so when they see Nickocado looking like a train wreck, they're thinking, oh, I feel better about myself. There's someone who has it harder than me. There's someone that I can point the finger at, make fun of, so that I feel better about my own body. People have asked, why does anyone watch Nickocado? Why would anyone want to watch that content? He's making mukbang videos eating like a Nickocado? You thought I was going to say he was eating like a pig? Of course not. Pigs don't eat like that. Pigs mostly eat fruits and vegetables. I have a pet pig, Gertie. Gertie eats healthier than me. And so Nickocado Avocado, he eats like a Nickocado Avocado. And how is that? Well, he eats high-calorie dense foods. Tons of pizza, putting it in his homemade dipping sauce. You know, with mayonnaise, sour cream that he puts together himself with more calories than you could possibly imagine. And so he rams it down his throat, makes fun of himself, you know, farting, letting one out, trying to make memes and so on.
I mean, I've had that chub bod, which, hey, is hot as heck. You know it. Ooh.
And in case you haven't watched Nickocado of late, he's a lot more toned down. His videos, they're less extreme. It's almost as if he's calmed down a little bit. If you followed his journey, the guy was under 200 pounds of normal weight and over the years gained a couple hundred pounds. And throughout that journey, he started to act a little bit more and more over the top. Perhaps he's an actor honing his acting skills, but if you watched him, he became more and more extreme. But there's only so extreme you can get, and eventually, people are going to stop watching you. No matter how interesting you are, if you don't change up your content ever, people eventually going to get bored of you. And in case you didn't know, 2023, YouTube changed its nutrition policy. You're not allowed to post content about people, you know, eating and then not keeping the food inside or extreme calorie counting. You cannot condone or promote eating behaviors that might, in fact, lead to unhealthy eating practices. Now remember, I don't even dare say some of these words because I don't want the video to get demonetized. They'll classify it as for adult content only. And so there's certain words you got to be careful of. You can't show certain content.
I'm so excited. This is going to be like a recipe to show you exactly. Hi, I know I'm skinny. You don't have to tell me. I lost 89 pounds.
And so clearly he's lost a lot of weight, specifically 89 pounds. And so he's going to show you how he made his dipping sauce. You're thinking, well, how did he lose all that weight? How do you think? Calories in, calories out, didn't make as many mukbangs, clearly lost a lot of weight. It's not hard, it's not rocket science. If you're eating 10,000 calories a day, force-feeding junk food, you're of course going to lose weight when you stop recording those videos. And so what do you think's going to happen when you start re-recording mukbang videos? You really think you're going to keep that weight off? Of course not. And so Nikocado Avocado clearly pulling an Amberlynn Reid. Oh yeah, I lost 89 pounds, and now I'm here to regain it. And then some.
And you put it with whole milk or buttermilk with a huge 2 scoops of sour cream.
And so some wrench powder, whole milk, sour cream, and mayonnaise, mix it up. And eat a cup of it with your friggin' pizza? Imagine the calories. And so you're watching Nikocado. You think you're watching a cooking show, an educational channel. He's showing you how to make dipping sauce for various types of pizza. He's comparing Little Caesar's double stuffed crust versus regular. Oh, this one's so much better. This one is not quite as good, but it's cheaper. It's only $7. And I'm watching this and I'm thinking, Allie's ordering a pizza and garlic fingers, spending over $40, and here he is getting more food than Allie for under $20. Why doesn't Allie learn how to shop? And so perhaps it's an educational video after all. Allie could learn, how do I buy pizza for less expensive prices than last time?
You didn't count calories in nature. You didn't count. What do you think we did for the past 12,000 years? This is the past hundred years. We're all obsessed over calories. They weren't counting calories.
Guess what, Nikocado? 12,000 years, people weren't counting calories and they ate till they're full when they could get a hold of some food. It wasn't ready available from DoorDash or pizza delivery guys coming to your door saying, here, eat until you're full as much as you want. They had to work to get their food. You know what else they weren't doing back then? They weren't counting steps. They were just out there moving. And they were lucky when they got to sit down, to take a break, and eat something, to give them the energy to once again go for a walk and hunt, gather the food they need to survive. And so, no, you can't just say, oh, we don't need to count calories. Just eat till you're full, and you're fine. And so, no, it doesn't work like that.
But they weren't eating processed junk like we are now. So yeah, if you're going to eat food dyes and processed junk, then yes, count your calories.
Imagine if 12,000 years ago they were eating processed junk. Do you really think they'd all be obese? And so does that prove it's not calories in, calories out? Oh, if it's processed foods, you're going to be heavy because 12,000 years ago, foods weren't processed. Guess what? If you're in a calorie deficit, regardless of the diet you're on, keto, fasting, you name it, carnivore even, you're going to lose weight. That's how it works. You can't break the laws of thermodynamics. And so you're saying it's so hard to count calories. Well, yeah, it's a challenge, but it doesn't mean if you eat at a deficit, it's not going to work. Oh, like when you eat a banana, depending on how ripe it is, that's going to determine how many calories there are.
Let's say a banana, as it's ripening, the amount of calories change. Fruit can be picked too early.
Because when it ripens, it gets sweeteners, there's more calories. No, it's not. That's a myth. You actually fell for that? You thought this? And people are watching Nikocado Avocado thinking that he knows a thing or two about losing weight. Why are you not watching Coach Greg?
I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't like being preachy at all. I guess I'm saying what I do. And what I do is I don't count calories at the end. Goodbye.
And so what I do is I don't count calories, and I'm not going to. Goodbye. And in the same breath, I'm gaining weight again and don't know why. Wah! Cry, baby, cry! Do you see how this makes no sense? Do you see how it's not logical? And so for the people saying Nikocado is so intelligent, he's so smart, he's an actor. He gained all this weight to get famous, get millions of dollars. How intelligent is someone who becomes rich and famous, of which richness doesn't make you happy? You're thinking it does. Same thing as you think getting to single-digit body fat is going to make you happy. It's not going to make you happy. Happiness, it comes from within, not based on how you look in your exterior shell. You think it does, and once you lose the weight, you will realize it doesn't make you happy. You make yourself happy by the choices, decisions that you make in your own life.
Do you actually know? Can you, unless you're measuring each piece you don't actually know if this chicken has more zinc or not. It's all estimation.
Yeah, and so try estimating. If you're not losing weight, estimate you're eating too. If you're not losing weight, I'm going to estimate you're eating too much. Does that sound shocking to you? And so even if you don't want to count calories, if you're not losing weight, guess what? You need to eat fewer calories. I don't care who you are, what province or state you're in, what country, what universe for that matter. If you're not losing weight, eat less. Oh, I know I couldn't lose weight because I'm not eating enough. Are you kidding me?
And I was debating about it too. I'm like, oh, no one really clicks on my Little Caesars pizza. It's weird. People search Nikocado pizza way more than I would think.
And so why do you think Nicocado's eating this way? He quite literally lists the top 5 search videos. These are the foods people want to see, the ones that go viral. And so he's eating all these videos so that he can make money to get the eyeballs. But at what cost? At the cost of his health. 20 years off his life, perhaps, if he's lucky. And so is it worth it? Is it worth making millions of dollars when you're already a millionaire to take 20 years off his life? And so he's losing weight, lost 89 pounds, which is a play on Amberlyn Reed, but I'm sure it's close to 100. And so why would he continue to eat this way, making mukbangs and regaining the weight? It makes no sense. You've already done it. Retire. It kind of be like the Mountain coming out of retirement to try and break a powerlifting world record after he'd already stopped because he wanted to be healthy for his family. Why would he ever do that? Oh, wait a minute. He did, and he came back and tore his pack. And so to me, risking your life to make mukbang videos to become morbidly obese, to me, that's equivalent to risking your life abusing anabolic steroids just to get that dream physique. Is it worth it? Perhaps in the moment you think it is. Yeah, you thought getting your dream physique would make you happy, but did it really? And later in life, will you in fact regret it? If Nikocado Avocado lives to the age of 50, do you think he's going to look back at this day and think, yeah, that was a really smart idea to come back to YouTube, make more mukbang videos when he's already a multi-millionaire? It's not like he's poor, so he has to get this money to put food on the table. Look at his table, it's full of food already.
So this is not for views. This is because I just really wanted it. And I'm just going to throw this up on the channel. I'm out of breath, literally.
And so he's out of breath, literally. He's not sure if people are going to watch the video. It's got close to 1 million views already. And so, yeah, it's clearly making money. And so he's doing it. People are watching it. He's getting thousands of dollars per video that he makes like this. Nikocado, world famous, probably made over $10 million in total. If I had to guess, based on his views, guy is a multi-millionaire. It needs to stop. Why continue to make these videos? In my opinion, why is YouTube even allowing them? To show people making mukbang videos, which are in fact endanger life? And is that not some form of a disorder? You know, binge eating, that can actually be a disorder. How many people suffer from that? And so it's not just the Eugenia Coonies of the world that we have to look out for. You know, people who are perhaps under-eating, not eating enough. There's also people who are eating too much. Close to 40% of the United States are overweight and or obese. Does that not sound like a bigger problem than the amount of people who are underweight? What do you think there are more? People who are underweight, not eating enough, or people who are overweight, eating too much? And so to me, overeating, a bigger problem than people who undereat. You can debate me, sure, but I see more people who are morbidly obese than people who are very, very thin.
Ooh. Oh my God. Can someone please put that as a GIF?
Perhaps it came out, squirted out a little bit into the pants. You know what I'm saying? Do you hear that? And so he wants to make a GIF out of it, or as closed caption says, a gym. Let's make a gym out of his fart.
Plus, the amount of calories in this ranch, don't even want to know. It's okay. I don't count calories. I like to say it because I know all you people care about. Everyone cares about calories. I don't care about calories.
So he doesn't care about calories because you know it's so hard to count. Well, in his ranch dip, regular mayonnaise, regular sour cream, and homogenized milk. Do you know how much fat is in that in calories? Why couldn't he have made low-calorie dip? If he wanted to lose weight, he could have had the same exact meal, but made the dip lower in calories. Light mayo, fat-free sour cream, skim milk would have made it far fewer in calories, probably half, maybe even less. And so that is the point of all of my cookbooks. Low-calorie, delicious recipes for the big eater, like Nikocado. You don't have to stop eating what you're eating. You just make the foods lower in calories, yet they still taste amazing. And so even if you're not counting calories, you don't really have to because the foods you're eating are automatically lower in calories. And so you eat the same way because there's less calories in the foods that you're eating. You are in fact going to lose weight.
You can't possibly know how it is. I mean, think of a piece of fruit. Let's say a banana. As it's ripening, the amount of calories change. Fruit can be picked too early.
And so yeah, it's a myth that you probably watched this and you probably thought, yeah, that makes sense. Ripe bananas are sweeter. They're higher in calories. Same calories, it's just the starch turned into a sugar. They both still have the same number of calories. And so yes, one is sweeter and digests more quickly, but it's still calories in, calories out. And so if Nikocado doesn't want to use calories in, calories out to lose weight, why not at least suggest what you are going to use to lose weight? Is it going to be intermittent fasting? Perhaps OMAD? You only eat for 1 hour once a day? What is your methods? Are you going to go keto? Carnivore? Cut out certain food groups? What is going to be your methods? Perhaps something healthy. Perhaps you're going to do 12,000 steps a day. Perhaps it's something healthy. You're going to start exercising. You're going to walk 12,000 steps a day. Go into the gym, lift weights. But why not tell us what method you are going to use? And so by saying, I'm not using this, this doesn't make sense, this won't work. Well, why not tell us what will work?
The whole calorie thing is stupid. And also, do you absorb it? Like, there's a study saying, yeah, you can have a handful of nuts. There might be 300, making it up, there's 300 calories in that handful in itself, but the human body can only absorb 125 calories of that 300.
And so let's go with that. You eat 300 calories of nuts and your body for some reason can't absorb it, and it only keeps half of those, 150 calories. You poop out the other half. Well, if you're not losing weight, you still gotta eat fewer nuts. You get it? Does that not make sense? Can people not understand these things? If you're gaining weight, your body has too many calories. There is no other way.
How am I hitting a wall already? Damn.
And so if you're hitting a wall, why not stop? You're full, satiated, satisfied, but yet you keep going. You continue to eat. And remember, even in a mukbang video, do you have to actually eat all the food? You never eat all the food, and so why don't you just eat a little bit less? Do you really need to eat half of each pizza in order to see if it tastes good? Or could you not just move on? So when you're eating in your regular life or in a mukbang video, you don't have to eat until you're stuffed. You eat until you're satisfied, you stop, you move on. Get away from the table, continue on with your day. But if you sit there, food's in front of you all the time, of course you're going to keep eating. Who has that kind of willpower? And if there was one supplement above all that would help Nikocado to lose weight and keep it off, GO2 Max, the main ingredient, NMN, listen to this, shown in double-blind, placebo-controlled human studies to show a 50% improvement in the walking test score. People from age 40 to 65 who not really that in shape, they're simply given the NMN. Not told to exercise. Don't have to do anything. Do whatever you want. We don't care. Those who took NMN, 50% improvement in the walking test score. And so imagine if Nikocado were in the study. He's not even told to exercise. Making mukbang videos. 50% improvement in walking test scores. That's what they average. Not the placebo effect. Not in mice. In humans. And guess what? FDA, they banned it. And so what happened? Well, in the United States, the FDA decided to ban it. They want pharmaceutical companies to be responsible for selling it. Not supplement companies, but pharmaceutical companies. Get a prescription for it from your doctor. Gonna help you lose weight. And so it's so effective that they want to have it available as a prescription from pharmaceutical companies. But listen, it is banned on Amazon, but you can get it at my website. Click the link in the description, code Greg, 10% off. Tens of thousands of people using GO2 Max right now, getting incredible results. Please head over to my website. Remember to enter code Greg, gonna save you 10%. And if you want, buy in bulk for better discounts. And so let me know in the comment section, is Nikocado ever gonna lose weight? Just gonna go back up to 400 pounds? Or should he not just listen to Coach Greg? Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Don't forget, let's watch one of those two bloops. You need to get educated, watch my videos. If you watch Nikocado, you might have misinformation. And of course, the cookbooks, the training books, the coaching plans by me and my team, the Circle Diet book, and the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. You can get all of that stuff. Click the link in the description. And for free diet and training programs over 50 pages, head to our website right now. First and last name, email address. It's free. Going right to you. Don't say I never did anything for you. And until next time, I am out.